Yo, what's up YouTube? Today I'm back with another video, man. And today's video is on the top 3 best Rebirth builds for Season 3. As you guys know, I like making builds, and I have a lot of builds for 2K24 on my channel. So I picked the top 3 best builds for you guys to make. But before we get into the top 3 best Rebirth builds for Season 3, can we get 150 likes on this video? 150 likes will be insane. Also hit that subscribe button. We're really close to 5K, so hit that subscribe button. Last time I checked, we were 16 subscribers off 5K, so if we could hit 5K before next week, that would be absolutely insane. Also, if you guys have any questions or need any help, leave a comment down below and I'll try my best to respond. I hope you guys enjoy these top 3 best Rebirth builds for Season 3. Have a blessed day. Alright, so the position you guys want to make this build, you guys want to make this build a point guard. Height, you guys want to go with 6'6". 6'6" is a very good height, man. A lot of people don't get ghost contested on a 6'6" build. But when you're on a shorter build like a 6'2", a 6'1", you get ghost contested a lot. I heard that they fixed it with the new patch. I'm really not that sure. Weight, what you guys want to do, you guys want to go with 220. You guys want to have weight on your build. If you guys are planning to play 1v1 court on this build, if you guys are planning to guard ball on this build when you guys are playing twos, you guys need strength, man. Strength gives you a movable enforcer, and we get immovable enforcer on silver on this build. I get so much bumps, so we definitely want to go with 220 as the weight. This will turn you into a lockdown. And the wingspan, you guys want to go with a 6'8" wingspan. The reason I went with a 6'8" wingspan is so I could get a 92 3-pointer, which will allow me to get silver limitless range. Alright, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat can get you a completely different build, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys. So make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. Alright, so first we can start off with finishing. For finishing, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make your driving dunk at 84. The reason I went with an 84 driving dunk is because the LeBron James dunk package. The LeBron James dunk package is absolutely insane. Probably one of the best dunk packages in the game in my opinion. Because the dunks that he gets, not only are they aggressive, you get to activate a dunk from far away, which is very important, which is very good. And this what really makes the build OP, because once you have an 84 driving dunk and equip those dunk packages, and you're able to shoot, dribble, the person that is guarding you is going to have a hard time guarding you, because you really can do it all. Layup, you guys want to go with a 70 driving layup. I don't feel like you need anything higher than this. The reason I went with a 70 driving layup is because my dunk is already high, so I don't really feel like I need a high driving layup. You know, if I go to the paint, I'm probably going to get a dunk. Or if I do get a layup, it's pretty easy to time, it's open, so I'm going to make it in. So that's why I went with a 70. I didn't feel like I needed anything higher than that. Next is standing dunk. You guys want to make that a 45. And I know that might seem crazy, like why would you need a 45 standing dunk? But when you have a 45 standing dunk, you get to stand dunk consistently. I don't know why 2K made standing dunks so OP this year, but they're very clutch, they're very OP. So you guys want to have a 45 standing so you can get standing dunks. And as you guys can see, the badges we get Slithery on silver, and Slithery is an amazing badge. We get precision dunker. For those who know how to meter dunk, this is for you guys. We also get spin cycle and 2-step on gold. A lot of people abuse these and they make a lot of buckets with them. So you guys definitely want to go for spin layups, spin dunks, and Euro layups and Euro dunks. So once you guys are done with finishing, you guys want to go to shooting. For your 3-pointer, you guys want to make it a 92. And the reason I went with a 92 3-pointer is to get silver limitless range. I didn't want to have a guard build with bronze limitless range. Hoodie KC, he has a 93-pointer on his build. But I wanted a 92 because I want to shoot from deep. I like shooting a lot and I like shooting from deep. So I definitely had to go with a 92 3-pointer. And it will just allow me to be more consistent. And shooting consistent at the 3-point line allows the paint to be open, because people will start playing up and respecting your shot. So then I start dunking. So 92 3-pointer can help a lot. You guys can shoot consistently. You guys can get a lot of threes. And if people start playing up because they start respecting your shot, you get free dunks. And we also get a lot of good badges. We get Agent 3s on silver. Agent 3s is amazing. I like Agent 3s. I can feed in the corner on this build without takeover. I tried it yesterday and I greened it. So if you guys learn your fade timing, you guys can fade with this build at the 3-point line, especially in the corner. We get blinders on gold, which is very good. We get Deadeye on gold, we get catch and shoot on gold, corner specialist gold, green machine gold, space creator gold, claymore on Hall of Fame, guardable gold, open looks on gold, and a bunch of other good badges. If you guys do want to be a secondary ball handler on your team, you guys can do that. If you guys want to spot a pass, you guys can do that because you guys do get limitless range on silver, and you guys have a high three-pointer. And of course, you could be the main guard. You guys can do it all on this build. It's really an all-around threat. Mid-range, you guys want to keep it at 77. Free throw, you guys want to upgrade that to 70. This is just so you can be a 99 at the end, but of course, it will help on rec and 5v5. Next, we want to get into playmaking. Ball handle, you guys want to make that at 87. You guys can get good dribble moves with an 87 ball handle. If you guys do want the dribble moves I have on my build, leave a comment down below what's the SIGs, and I will send you guys the dribble moves I have on this build. And after the new patch, dribbling on this build feels so great. It's very fun dribbling on my 6'6 build. It doesn't feel slow, it doesn't feel sluggish. It's actually pretty quick after the new patch. Even before the patch, my build could dribble, but the new patch just made it even better. Speed with ball, you guys want to go with an 83. The reason we want to have an 83 speed with ball is so we can get speed booster on this build. We don't want to have no speed booster on this build. We will get a silver. I was debating with my friends. I'm like, yo, do I go gold? Do I go silver? And I decided to go with silver, and I don't regret it. Silver speed booster is all you really need for this build. You don't really need gold speed booster unless you're making a full offensive 6'6 build. If you're making a full offensive 6'6 build, of course, go with gold speed booster. But mine is not a full offensive build. It has defense. So that's why I was cool with going with silver, and I don't regret it. And I know you guys see it at bronze right now. It's just because we need to upgrade our physicals. We just need to upgrade our acceleration, and we will have silver speed booster, and we will do that at the end. So don't worry about that. Next, what we want to upgrade is our pass accuracy. I went with a 65 pass accuracy. I know a lot of you guys would not go with a 65 pass accuracy. The reason I went with a 65 pass accuracy is because I knew I would play 1v1 court majority of the time. So to get other stats, I went with a 65 pass accuracy. If you guys are playing rec, 5v5, threes consistently on this build, make it a 70. You guys might have to sacrifice something for the 70, like your three-pointer. You guys can't put your three-pointer to a 90 and get a lot of other stats and even get your pass accuracy up. But if you guys are going to play 1v1 court majority of the time with this build, keep it at a 65. And once you're done with playmaking, you guys want to go to defense. For interior defense, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make it a 70. The reason I went with a 70 interior is so I can make people miss in the paint. You guys won't have a block on this build, so that's why you guys want to put up the interior. If you guys do not play good defense and they beat you to the paint every time, you're going to have a hard time getting stops. But if you guys get bumpy and beat them to the paint, you guys will get stops. So when you guys played 1v1 court, you guys play 2s, 3s. Make sure you guys play good defense. Make sure you guys contest them in the paint. Next is perimeter defense. You guys want to make it an 85. The reason you want to have an 85 perimeter defense is so you guys can get clamps on silver. And we will get clamps on silver. You just have to upgrade our physicals, which we will be doing at the end. With an 85 perimeter defense, you guys are able to play great on-ball defense. You guys are really a lockdown on this build as well, because the immovable enforcer plus the silver clamps, you guys get so bumpy on this build. It's really OP. You are like a lockdown on this build. You're guard on offense, you're locked down on defense. We also want to have an 85 steal. So I went with an 85 steal to get glove on silver, interceptor silver. I don't really use my right stick unless it's for like interceptions, but you guys do get right stick ripper on silver as well. And steals are OP on this game, so I had to go with a steal. I can't just let people rip me and I can't rip them. And so far, you guys can see that we really can do it all on this build. We can dribble, we can play defense, we can shoot. We have a 92 three-pointer. We get LeBron James dunk package on this build, which is a very OP dunk package. This build is an all-around threat. Again, shout out to Hoodie KC, because the layout of this build, I got it from him. I just changed a couple things to my likings, and man, this build is insane. And last but not least, we want to get into physicals. Speed, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make it an 80. You don't really need to have a crazy high speed, but you guys want to go with an 80 speed so you guys can get hyperdrive. So if you guys have a 79 speed, you guys get hyperdrive on bronze. But with an 80 speed, you get it on silver. I just see it pop up when I dribble, so I feel like it's doing something. So that's why I made sure I got hyperdrive on silver. It's doing something. It's helping with something with my dribbling. So that's why I went with an 80 speed. And you guys still can play good on-ball defense with an 80 speed. People won't outrun you, outspeed you. You you guys will be able to keep up with the person you're guarding with an 80 speed. Next is acceleration. You guys want to make that an 84 so we can get speed booster on silver. You guys can get it with an 83 acceleration, but I went with 84 because I feel like acceleration is important. I know people are making builds without acceleration. I wouldn't risk it because if they do patch it, they patch builds with low accelerations and make them very slow, you guys will lose out on $50. And I'm not trying to lose out on $50, to be honest. I cannot upgrade a low acceleration build and Mike Wang patches it and I lose out on $50. So I'm gonna keep my acceleration up. I'm not gonna risk it, but you guys can go with a lower acceleration if you guys want to, but I really wouldn't recommend it. Don't lose out on $50. Next is our strength, and strength is so important. I feel like strength is important on all builds. Maybe not a small guard, but strength helps out so much on defense. So you guys want to make that an 82. Oops, my fault. You guys want to make that an 82. And this is probably the best stat that I upgraded on this build because the immovable enforcer just gives me so much bumps. It allows me to play great defense. So you guys want to have an 82 strength on this build so you guys can get bumpy. And with the clamps included with it, you guys can play great defense on this build. This would turns you into a lockdown. And we also get bulldozer on bronze. Bulldozer helps. I don't know if you guys watched the last video, but I did bulldoze someone twice with bulldozer bronze. And I kind of pushed him out the way. I didn't make him fall, but I pushed him out the way. So bulldozer definitely helps too. You guys can make your strength at 84 as well because you guys will get silver bulldozer. And that would be OP, but I feel like 82 strength is good enough. We do also get physical handles on gold. Physical handles is very important because people won't bump you. So you get to get bumpy on them, but they will have a hard time getting bumpy on you because you got physical handles on gold. Physical handles lessens the chance of being bothered by defenders on the perimeter while dribbling. So we definitely want that on gold. So make sure your strength is at 82. Vertical, it can stay the same at 64 because you guys do get LeBron James dunk package with a 64 vertical. Don't need anything higher than that. And last but not least is the stamina. You guys want to make that a 95 so you guys can be a 99 overall on the best 6'6" floor spacing slasher build, man, aka the all-around threat. And the reason I call it all-around threat is because you're a threat all around the court on defense, offense. You guys can dribble, shoot, dunk. You guys can do it all on the 6'6" build. Again, all right, so the position you guys want to make this build, you guys want to leave this build at point guard. Damaris made his build with the position point guard, so we're going to leave it at that. Height, what you guys want to do, you guys want to go with 6'8". And 6'8" gets a lot of attribute points. That's why this build is able to do everything. Dunk, shoot, dribble, play defense, and it even has strength, man. So you guys want to go with 6'8" as the height. Next is weight. What you guys want to do, you guys want to go with 186. This is so we could be able to dribble on this build and have good speed on this build. So you guys want to go with 186 as your weight. And the wingspan, what you guys want to do, you guys want to go with 7'5". This is so you guys can play good defense and get those lane steals. All right, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat can get you a completely different build and build name. So make sure you guys watch the whole video and upgrade as I show. All right, so first we can start off with finishing. Driving dunk, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make it a 94. And you guys are able to get elite contact dunks with a 94 driving dunk, which is absolutely insane. My boy Damaris, when he plays on this build, he goes for those meter dunks, the meter contacts, and he usually gets it all the time, man. Here and there, he probably messes up the timing, but man, this build can dunk very well. And as you guys can see with the badges, you guys get Slithery Finisher on Hall of Fame. You guys do get Posterizer Hall of Fame. We just got to upgrade our vertical by 1, which we will. We will have an 82 vertical on this build, so we will get Posterizer. We also get Precision Dunker on gold, which is very good. We get Aerial Wizard on gold, Bunny on Hall of Fame, Spin Cycle Hall of Fame, and 2-Step Hall of Fame. And these badges are insane, I cannot lie. 2-Step and Spin Cycle, you guys can get a lot of buckets because those 2 badges are very OP. Next is Driving Layup. You guys want to make that an 87. And with an 87 Driving Layup, you guys should be making all your layups. The green window for your layup should be very, very big. And also, we get Pro Touch on Hall of Fame, man. And Pro Touch Hall of Fame will definitely help us green our layups. Not only that, we get Scooper Hall of Fame. Scooper is OP. We get Float Game Gold, Giant Slayer Hall of Fame. We can definitely finish well on this build. And the best part about it, you can even shoot on this build. You're not even limited to the paint. You can dribble, you can shoot, you can do it all on this build, which makes it more insane. So once you guys are done with finishing, you guys want to go to shooting. For your 3-point shot, you guys want to make that a 76. The reason we want to have a 76 3-pointer is so we can hit our threes consistently. We want to be able to hit our threes consistently on this build. And to get all the bases that we want on the 6'8", we got to upgrade our mid-range. Your 3-pointer weighs heavy on attribute points. You lose a lot of attribute points when you upgrade your 3, but your mid-range, you don't lose as much. And you get badges, and you get all the jump shot bases you want. So we want to upgrade our mid-range to 86. And with an 86 mid-range, we get a bunch of badges and good bases. As you guys can see, we got silver blinders now. We got catch and shoot on gold, that was silver. We get Deadeye on silver, Green Machine silver, Guard Up on gold, Midi Magician on gold, Open Looks on gold. I like Open Looks gold. I put Open Looks gold on my 6'6" point guard, and man, I can hit shots so consistently with Open Looks on gold. So that's definitely a good badge. So we get all the good shooting badges on silver and gold, man, as you guys can see, since we upgraded our mid-range. So if you guys want good jump shot bases on your 6'8", if you guys want these good badges right here, you gotta upgrade your mid-range. Just an example to show you guys, as you guys can see, Open Looks, we have it on gold. But if you guys put it down, you need an 88 3-pointer to get Open Looks on gold. You don't get an 88 3-pointer on this build, but because we maxed out our mid-range and made it an 86, we get Open Looks on gold. And we still have attribute points to use. So keep that in mind when you guys make your builds. Finesse that mid-range, get your badges, get your jump shot bases without losing attribute points. That's how you make your builds more overpowered. And my boy Demiris knew that since patch 1. Again, he knows a lot about 2K. Next is our free throw, and we want to make that a 79. He upgraded this because he plays a lot of Pro-Am. He plays a lot of Pro-Am and Rec. That's his like main game modes, I'm pretty sure. So he has to have a free throw so he does not miss it. But for you guys can put this down if you guys want to, but I would keep it in if you guys are playing Rec and 5v5 a lot too. Once you guys are done with shooting, you guys want to go to playmaking. Pass accuracy, you guys want to make that a 77. And even a 70 pass accuracy is good. But since you guys might play point guard on this build, you guys want to have a 77 pass accuracy. And with a 77 pass accuracy, you're able to get needle threader on bronze. You're able to get break starter on silver, dimer silver, relay passer silver, even special delivery on silver. And I definitely recommend you guys not to go higher than a 77 pass accuracy because my lockdown has a 70 pass accuracy and I pass the ball pretty quick. So I know with a 77 pass accuracy, you guys will be able to pass the ball pretty quick. And I have played with Demiris while he was on this build. And when he passes the ball, it does not go slow at all. He does dot people. He's able to make those plays. So you guys are good with a 77 pass accuracy. Next is your ball handle. You guys want to make that an 85. You want to be able to have an 85 ball handle on this build so we can dribble on this build. And the fact that the 6'8 gets an 85 ball handle is pretty good. Because I'm pretty sure my ball handle on my 6'6 is 85 as well. Or it's like 87, something around that. But an 85 ball handle is absolutely insane for a 6'8 because you guys are able to get good dribble moves for this build. My boy Demiris dribbles pretty well. He has his own SIGs. If you guys want his SIGs, let me know. Comment down below and I'll give you his SIGs. He dribbles pretty well. Most of the time I play with Demiris, he's on a 6'8 and he's running primary guard. And he goes crazy with it, you know what I'm saying? We're able to beat teams. We're able to smoke teams. Even when he plays on a 6'8 and he's a secondary ball handler, he's able to cook people as well. So an 85 ball handle is pretty good. And with an 85 ball handle, we're able to get ankle breaker gold. Ankle breaker works this year. Definitely a great badge. We're able to get unpluckable silver, which is very good as well. Speed with ball, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make that a 75. You want to have a 75 speed with ball so we can get the dribble moves that we want and need. So make sure you guys have a 75 speed with ball so that you guys can get good dribble moves on the 6'8 build. Once you're done with playmaking, you guys want to go to defense. Defense, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make your interior a 55. You guys are 6'8 with a 75 wingspan, so if you guys play good defense and contest someone in the paint when they're going for a layup or anything like that, you're going to make them miss. Maybe here and there they might make it on you, but most of the time they will miss if you play good defense. So if you guys are good defenders, you guys should have no problem with a 55 interior. Even if you're a decent defender, I feel like you shouldn't have any problems with a 55 interior because if you contest them and they go for a bad layup, they're going to miss it. They're not going to make it. So you guys should be just fine with a 55. You guys can put it up if you guys want to, but you might miss out on other good stats. So I would recommend to keep it a 55 and not go higher than that. Next is our perimeter defense. We want to make that an 83 so we can play good on-ball defense. And my boy Demiris plays good on-ball defense on this build. man, I'm not gonna lie, he's able to do it all on this build. I have seen it for myself. He's able to play good defense. He does not get killed on defense. He's able to clamp up people. He does not get bullied around. He plays good defense on this build. So you guys want to make it an 83. And as you guys can see, we get clamps on bronze. And also we will have immovable enforcer on bronze on this build. So that will help us with getting bumps. We get challenger on silver. We get pick dodger on bronze, off ball pest gold. And I'm pretty sure we get other badges as well. We just got to upgrade our physicals. As you guys can see, we get 94 feet, but we just got to upgrade our stamina. Workhorse, we just got to upgrade our stamina. Fast feet, we just got to upgrade our acceleration, which we will. So we're going to have more defensive badges on this build. Don't worry about that. Next is our steal. What you guys want to do, you guys want to make that an 85. With an 85 steal, you guys are able to get on-ball steals. You guys do get glove on silver. We get interceptor silver as well. And with a 7'5 wingspan, we are able to get a lot of interceptions with this build. We are tall. We have a long wingspan. So we're definitely going to get lanes on this build. We do also have right stick ripper on silver, which increases the chances of stealing the ball from the dribbler or intercepting passes when using the right analog stick. So if you guys want even more steals, definitely use your right stick to get some rips. Learn how to use your right stick to go for steals, and you guys will get a bunch of steals on this build. Again, man, you guys can do it all on this build. You guys got a 94 driving dunk, elite contacts. You guys can shoot. You guys can dribble. You guys can play defense. This build is absolutely insane. Shout out to my boy Demiris, bro. Once you're done with defense, you guys want to go to physicals. Physicals, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make your speed at 81. You want to be able to have an 81 speed because we want to play good on-ball defense. Not only that, but it allows us to get hyperdrive on silver. I feel like hyperdrive works. It pops up every time I dribble on my 6'6". So I definitely think hyperdrive works. Definitely want that. And we're also able to get speed booster on silver. And my boy Demiris, he plays fives and rec. He runs guard on this build, and he's able to get a bucket up every time. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are definitely able to get open with silver speed booster, silver hyperdrive, and the other playmaking badges. Next is acceleration. You guys want to make that a 75. You guys want to have acceleration on your builds. And with a 75 acceleration, we're able to get blow by on silver, fast speed on silver, which will help us on defense, spot finder silver, which helps us on the off ball when we're dexing and doing things like that. And we even get triple strike on silver. I'm pretty sure you can speed boost off a triple threat, so that's where triple strike helps. So triple strike is definitely a good badge. We get that on silver. And we also get slippery off ball on silver. Again, those who know how to dex, you guys got slippery off ball. You guys got spot finder. Next is our strength. We want to make that a 71 so we could get immovable enforcer on bronze. And again, immovable enforcer is a great badge. I really like immovable enforcer because you get a lot of bumps. You get so much bumps with movable enforcer. So if you guys want to bump the person you're guarding a lot, definitely upgrade your strength to 71. Get the immovable enforcer on bronze and just go crazy, man. The more you upgrade your strength, the better it gets and the more bumps you get. But since we are on a point guard, we're not on lockdown, I feel like bronze is fine. We're able to bully our opponent on defense, so I feel like immovable enforcer on bronze is pretty good. We get physical handles on silver, which is very important. That allows you to not get bumped. So look what strength does. You're able to bump others, but you get physical handles, which people can't bump you. And we get that on silver, very important badge. And we get fearless finisher on gold. Next is our vertical. We want to make that at 82. So you guys can get the elite contact dunks. If you guys want the elite contact dunks, make sure you guys upgrade your vertical to 82. Also, we get posterizer on gold. If we want to go for contacts and we want our contacts to be successful, we need posterizer on gold. So definitely upgrade your vertical, very important, so you guys can get your elite contact dunks and so you guys can get posterizer higher. Next is stamina, and you guys want to put your block down by 2. Make sure you guys have a 27 block because you guys won't be able to get a high stamina if you guys have your block at 29. It just upgraded by itself. You guys want to put that down to 27. Just make sure of that. But next, you guys want to go to stamina, and you guys want to make that a 93. And you guys are a 99 overall on this 6'8" inside the arc finisher, man. All right, so the position you guys want to make this build, you guys want to make it a power forward. Power forward is usually a good position to make center builds. If you guys are making like a 7'3", you guys can go with center, but we are going to be 6'11", so we want to keep it at power forward. Next is the height. You guys want to make it 6'11". Next is weight. You guys want to put it down by 1 so we can get a 70 speed on this build. In the wingspan, you guys want to max it out because we are on a center, so we want to get blocks. We want to be able to get steals. We want to play good defense on a center, so we want to have max wingspan. All right, so upgrading this build. Make sure you guys upgrade this build exactly how I show, because just one stat One stack can get you a completely different build, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you guys, so make sure you guys watch the whole video. Alright, so first we can start off with finishing. For finishing, what you guys want to do, you guys want to go to standing dunk, and you guys want to make that a 90. We want to have standing contacts on this build. Standing dunks are very OP on this game. I cannot lie. A lot of people I know have a standing dunk on their build, and if we're making a center build, we want to have standing dunks, and we also want to have standing contacts. And for those who know how to use the dunk meter, you guys can get standing contacts consistently, and we also get precision dunker on gold, which will help you make your standing contacts when you use the dunk meter. Driving dunk, we want to make that a 75. We don't really need a high driving dunk on this build because we already have a high standing dunk. And also with a 75 driving dunk, you do get good dunks. You do get good dunk packages. So you don't really need a high driving dunk on this build. We won't be going for contacts or anything like that. So a 75 driving dunk is just fine. All we really need is a high standing dunk, which we have. Next is our layup. You guys want to make that a 70. We really don't need a high driving layup on this build. We won't really be going for much driving layups and driving dunks. We will most likely be stationary, but when we are going for driving layups and driving dunks, we will be able to do it. Again, this build will be able to shoot, so you guys are not just limited to the paint. You guys don't have to just sit in the paint all day. You guys can shoot on this build. And we do get good finishing badges on this build. We get pro shots on gold. We get spin cycle on gold. The spin cycle is a good badge. We get float game silver, giant slayer silver, scooper silvers. Those who know how to do scoop layups, you guys can really go crazy with that. And we also get fast twitch on silver, which will help us with our standing dunks. We won't get slow standing dunks, but it will speed up our standing dunks and our standing layups. So we definitely need fast twitch on silver. Once you guys are done with finishing, you guys want to go to shooting. For shooting, what you guys want to do, you guys want to upgrade your mid-range to 82. And the reason we want an 82 mid-range is two reasons. One, so we can get the jump shot bases we want and need. Because if you guys want to have a good jump shot base, you're going to have a high three-pointer or a high mid-range. So we want to upgrade our mid-range because the mid-range, it won't take too much attribute points from you. But if you try to upgrade your three-pointer all the way, you won't even have a high three-pointer because this build has a max wingspan. And also, if you guys try to upgrade your three-pointer very high, it will take a lot of attribute points from you. So we don't want to lose those attribute points. We want to be able to have the good bases. So mid-range is the best thing to upgrade. And also, you're able to get these badges right here. Catch and shoot on gold. You have to have an 85 three-pointer to get catch and shoot on gold. And this build does not get an 85 three-pointer. I think the 3 maxes out at 76 because you guys do have a 7'9" wingspan. You guys are very tall. But since we upgraded our mid-range to 82, we get catch and shoot on gold. We also get guard up on gold, which is a very good badge. We get open looks on silver. And we get a bunch of other good shooting badges because we upgraded our mid-range. So you guys want to upgrade your midi so you guys can get good bases and get these good shooting badges. Next, we want to upgrade our three-pointer. We want to make that a 70. You don't really need to go higher than a 70. You guys can shoot consistently with a 73-pointer. You guys do get good bases on this build too. You guys are able to spark down. You just got to find your jump shot for you, and you guys will be able to hit consistently. Free throw, you guys want to upgrade that to 60. This is just so we could be a 99 at the end. But you guys can hit with a 60 free throw in the rec and 5v5 too. But it's just so we can be a 99 at the end. Next is pass accuracy. You guys want to make that a 65. A 65 pass accuracy is pretty good. I don't feel like you need anything higher than that. You guys are a center. It's not like you're going to be making plays. You're really going to just pass the ball back to your point guard most of the time. Or if your lockdown is open in the corner, you might pass it to him. But you won't really need a high pass accuracy to do much things. I would get it if you're on a point guard. You know what I'm saying? You pass the ball consistently. But when you're on a center, you're usually passing it back to your guard for a reset so you can get a stamina back up. Or you're throwing an open pass to the corner or something like that. So you really don't need a high pass accuracy. You guys can keep it at 65. Once you're done with playmaking, you guys want to go to defense. For your interior defense, what you guys want to do, you guys want to make that a 77. And the reason we want to have a 77 interior defense is so we could get gold anchor. You're going to need a 77 interior defense and a 92 block. And anchor is a very good badge. So we want to have a 77 interior so we could get that. You guys don't need to make it any higher than that, because you guys will have a block on this build. You guys will have a 92 block. So, and you guys are 6'11" with a 79 wingspan. So if you put your hands up and you contest someone with a 77 interior defense, they most likely won't make it. They will miss most of the time. Next is our steal. You guys want to make it a 70. And the reason I went with a 70 steal on this build is so you guys can play lanes. When you're on the center, you can get a lot of lane steals. Like my friend Kaz, when we play fives with him, he's always in the lane and he gets lane steals. And I cannot lie, it comes in clutch. So I feel like a center with a steal is pretty good. It's very important. You can get a lot of stops with your center just off catching interceptions. And you guys have a 7'9" wingspan, so you guys can get a bunch of steals, a bunch of interceptions. So I definitely recommend you guys to go with a steal if you guys want to. But you guys can put it down and upgrade other things. But I definitely recommend you to have a 70 steal. And we also get interceptor on bronze, which will help us get those lane steals. Next is our block. You guys want to make that a 92 so we can get gold anchor. And as you guys know, people love going for dunks. People love dunking on this game. So we're going to need a block. We're going to need to defend the paint. We're going to need to protect the paint. So you guys want to have gold anchor and a 92 block on your center builds. Next is our offensive rebound. You guys want to make your offensive rebound a 90. You want to have a 90 offensive rebound because getting offensive rebounds is much easier than catching a defensive rebound, because you're probably already near the paint or already expecting your guard to shoot. Defensive rebound is much harder. So that's why I will put that up to a 93, because the opponent center, he probably is already boxing out. You probably have to break his box out, or you guys have to outboard him. So that's why I usually put the defensive rebound higher than the offensive, because I feel like it's much harder. But of course, that's just my opinion and that's just preference. You guys can switch these around too. If you guys want to, you guys can make it a 93 offensive and a 90 defensive. And I'm pretty sure you can still get the same physical stats that I show soon. But for me, I'm going to keep it at 93 defensive rebound and 90 offensive rebound. And also, we want to have a 93 defensive rebound so we can get box out beast on Hall of Fame. Box out beast on Hall of Fame is very important. We want to have that. So when we box out the other center, he's not breaking our box out. He's not pushing us out the way. We can box out the other center and catch the board easily, pass it back to our guard, or we just put it back up with an easy dunk or easy layup. All we have to do is upgrade our physicals, and we will get box out beast on Hall of Fame. So we're about to upgrade the physicals right now. Speed, what you guys want to do, you guys want to have a 70 speed. You want to make your speed a 70. We're going to need a 70 speed on this build. Acceleration, you guys want to put that up to 60. We won't really need much acceleration on this build, but we want to have acceleration. It's very important. So 60 is just fine. Strength, we want to make that a 90. The reason we want to have a 90 strength is so we can get immovable enforcer on gold. Immovable enforcer is probably one of the best badges in the game. It allows you to get bumps. It allows you not to get bullied by centers, by lockdowns. So we want to have a movable enforcer. I have a movable enforcer on my 6'6" guard because this badge is absolutely insane. I really like this badge, and we're gonna need it on a center. And we want to have it on a center because when other centers or slashers try to blow by us, they can't. Or if there's a guard with a high strength and has bulldozer on Hall of Fame, it won't work on us because we have a movable enforcer. So make sure you guys upgrade your strength and have a 90 strength. We also get bulldozer on silver. We also get brick wall on gold, so we can set screens for our guard. So we can set good screens for our guard. And we also get box out beast Hall of Fame. So we upgraded our strength to a 90, so we are able to get box out beast Hall of Fame. Next is vertical. You guys want to have 75 verticals so we can get those contact dunks, the standing contact dunks. And we also get chase down artists on silver since we upgraded our vertical. Pogo stick on gold, which will help. And we have a 92 block. So the fact that we have pogo stick on gold and we have a 92 block, we might jump the first time, we might not get it. We might not get the block because they pump fake. But the second time that they try to go up with it, we're blocking it. So pogo stick will come in clutch, especially with a 92 block. We also get posterizer on bronze. We get rise up on gold, which is even better. Makes it easier to dunk under the basket with rise up on gold. And we also get aerial wizard on gold. And I did make a mistake. What you guys want to fix, you guys want to put down your ball handle by 2. You guys want to have a 63 pass accuracy and a 28 ball handle, so you guys can get workhorse on silver. Workhorse is very important. You guys want that on your center build, because if you guys do go for a steal and you guys are fighting over a steal with the opponent and you don't have workhorse, the opponent is going to get the ball back, not you. We want to be able to get the ball back. We want to be able to get as much stops as we can. And also, if you guys do want to have chase down artist on gold, all you have to do is put your pass accuracy down to a 60 and take out your ball handle and upgrade your vertical to 80. And you guys got chase down artists on gold. You guys are able to upgrade way more things. But